Once you know the most relevant triggers to your sales process, you can create a plan for every trigger event you've identified. This will semi-automate your outreach. So every time a trigger event will happen, your sales reps will know how to reach out and what content addresses the needs and situation of the specific prospect. When adopting a real-time sales strategy, our best recommendation is to create tailored workflows for every trigger event. A workflow where you're approaching this prospect in the best way possible for that specific situation. Is your trigger to find companies expanding to a new market? Well, perhaps the webinar your colleague hosted about a go-to-market strategy would be a great help to them. Now, let's go through a detailed example of how you can approach a person who has been recently appointed to CEO. Firstly, reach out to the person and congratulate them on their new role. Explain how you've helped others in similar situations succeed in their first 90 days in the role. Share relevant content to help the person in that specific situation. Maybe you or your marketing team can create a starter kit for the new CEO. Secondly, suggest a meeting to explain how your product or service fits into their goals. In this session, tailor the presentation around that situation and the needs that they've mentioned. Thirdly, if any other news or changes happen during the sales process, you'll have a new opportunity to reach out and interact. Let's say the prospect hires more salespeople. Message them and comment on the job ad. See if you can potentially share more content that supports the topic and help them to be more successful. Consider inbound triggers too. If a stakeholder at the prospect company reads several of your case studies, include those in the conversation too. Finally, if you lose the case before signing, marketing takes over, and they'll go right back into nurturing. Eventually, when the timing is right, it will come back as a hot lead. Oh, and if the deal is won, great work. Make sure to keep an eye on the company's triggers for future opportunities. Most importantly, always make sure the content you're sharing is highly relevant, good quality, and sent within a few hours, preferably within a few minutes. And of course, always keep track of your results. This way, you know if what you're doing makes sense, and you're able to improve your effectiveness continuously. Also, check out what possibilities of automation lie within your tooling. Does your CRM allow for any type of integration with your email provider? Do you have any email provider that allows for templates and perks like scheduled sending? Always seek for automation of time-consuming, repetitive tasks. That way, you'll be able to focus on what matters: the relationship with your prospect and making sure you're proving yourself to be of value to them. Team up with your colleagues in marketing if you haven't done that already. They should have just the right content for your needs, or perhaps it will be time to create some. Good luck!